The pull away panic. This is when you first start talking to someone and you feel them slowly pulling away, and instead of calmly reacting like an adult and assessing the situation in a rational way, you let the emotional side of your brain go absolutely nuts. You go into panic mode. Where have you been lately? That's it. It's over. I knew I shouldn't have eaten Taco Bell in front of him. No. I'm going out tonight. I'm gonna flirt with a bunch of guys and make him jealous as Whoa. Before you go ahead and throw a bomb and destroy this relationship, watch this video because I'm going to be talking about the 3 biggest mistakes that women make when guys start to pull away. And I promise you, the advice I'm going to tell you in this video right now could potentially save your current relationship or future relationships. Keep watching. Hey there, Adam Little from sexyconfidence.com, where I help you create your love story. And this video is all about the 3 biggest mistakes that women make when guys start to pull away. Now, typically this happens when you're not following the little love steps, because on little love step number 5, I talk all about pacing the progression of your connections. And typically, when you're moving slower than a guy, he tends to not pull away. So if you want to learn more about the little love steps, head on over to sexyconfidence.com/steps. And that's going to teach you how to go from being single to attracting the love of your life in 7 simple steps. But for those women out there who haven't followed the little love steps and are finding themselves in a situation where a guy is pulling away, here are 3 of the biggest mistakes that a lot of women make in this situation. Mistake number 1 is trying to fill the space. There's a natural tendency when we're in a relationship where if someone starts to pull back a little bit, we want to then fill that space as quickly as possible. And by the way, every relationship has its kind of ebbs and flows. It goes from hot and then cold. That's pretty natural, and that's especially true when you're in a new relationship. A lot of times women think that after the first 3-month honeymoon period, once that's over and a guy is no longer just texting you every single day, talking to you every single day, they think that that is him actually pulling away. But in reality, he's just going back to his normal life. And no relationship can last in that romance, hot and heavy period for the rest of your life. It doesn't work that way. So if you do feel your guy pulling away a little bit, I really urge you to fight that initial instinct that you might have to want to fill that gap and take a step back and just allow that space to exist for a little bit, whether it's a week or even a couple weeks, just to let him kind of figure his own stuff out. I've seen so many relationships end just because someone, either it's the man or the woman, won't allow the relationship to just breathe a little bit. Mistake number 2 is trying to seek closure on some type of problem in the relationship. Now, this is something that I personally needed to work on in my own relationship. If there's ever a time that Jess and I get in an argument or we're having kind of issues, I always want to seek closure like instantly. I don't like if there's any type of tension or issues where we're not completely aligned. However, over the years, I think I've become a little bit more pragmatic about relationships and how they work and how emotions are part of every decision in a relationship. And sometimes you can't just get immediate closure. Sometimes one person wants to do one thing and another person wants to do another thing. And if you're dating a guy and you're in this situation, you find him kind of pulling away a little bit or distancing himself a little bit, don't immediately freak out and don't feel like you need to create closure immediately. Sometimes he might just need to go off for a day, maybe hang out with his friends a little bit, kind of clear his head, and then you can come to some sort of agreement. And finally, mistake number 3 that a lot of women make when guys start to pull away is assuming that they are the problem. Let me tell you, sexy single ladies, something that is very important. When a guy is acting a little bit distant, sometimes it has nothing to do with you or the relationship. You are not always the problem. He could be having a problem with his finances. He could just be feeling sick that day. He could be dealing with a pandemic. He could have family issues. The list could go on and on and on. And none of these things have a direct relation to you or your relationship. But they still might cause him to pull away because he has to deal with these problems. So if you're really ready to understand men and our psychology and how to attract a really high quality guy right now, I recommend you head on over to sexyconfidence.com/steps. We'll leave a link in the description or in the bio if you're watching this on Instagram. In that special training video, I'm gonna walk you through the little love steps that will take you from being single all the way to an incredible relationship with that man that you've always desired. Go ahead over right now because this is a very special training. I don't want you to miss it. And finally, if you want to learn how the little love steps apply to your given love situation, leave a comment below this video with your question. What question do you have in your love life? I'm going to apply it to the little love step process to help you get out there and find love. Leave that comment right there below. Give this a video a like, give it a heart if you're watching on Instagram, and I will speak to you, you sexy single lady, next week. Bye-bye.